with everything. When I came, I had no idea what I was doing with my life. I just knew that okay, I wanted to apply overseas and maybe a little idea about what I wanted to do, but I didn't know how to go about it. So then I started studying for my SATs, but that was about it. I mean, that's all I knew about doing, that you have to study for SATs, you have to take the TOEFL, but there was so much that goes. So we had, and then when Urvashi ma'am, then she just figured everything out, that she said, okay, so first you need to chalk out a university list, you need to have a timeline, and then okay, I said, okay, it's not so hard. And so then that's how things began to fall in place. And ma'am was always there, be it essay editing, and I tell her that no, I think, and then we would brainstorm together. And I was in Dehradun, so I was in school, so I wasn't even in contact with my parents. So that really worried me, that how am I going to stay in touch and how is everything going to work? But it just worked so well. I mean, she was always there. I could call her up whenever I could, and just send her a mail, and she was always editing my essays and everything else. So that was really wonderful.
I think the biggest thing would have to be the essays, really, because I don't really see myself as a writer even now. I don't think I can write. So with that, like Urvashi ma'am helped so much, because the editing of the essays was really, really good. Because I mean, the ideas weren't really changed. It was just the wording and the flow and everything that was sort of made, I don't know, New Chicago level. So that was.
So she helped me by prioritizing it. So she said, so Mount Holyoke was a college I really wanted to go to. So I applied ED2 there. And she said, okay, so if Mount Holyoke is the place you want to go to, then you have to prioritize and you have to get your essay done and you have to be very satisfied with it. So she said priority is the big thing. So she helped me in that, yeah.
What Urvashi auntie did was she prepared like a large, exhaustive sort of list of colleges, and she said, I think there must have been like some 18 or 20 colleges. It was very well prepared because there was the college and there was its name, and it was whether it's a dream target or a safety school, so it was very well organized. And then the requirements, do you need to take SAT 1, SAT 2, how much financial aid does it give? So financial aid was a huge criterion for me as well. So she really helped me understand how this works. So she helped me identify the need-blind institutions and then the need-sensitive ones.
I think I did not know anything about the process, so they just guided me through every step. They're very prompt in their replies, and if you ask them any doubt, they promptly reply to you, and they were really helpful throughout the stage. One thing I was really worried about was the essays, because when in school we're not used to writing essays and writing in general. So I think they helped a lot in that. And obviously the whole process, the Common App, deciding on the colleges, choosing the college in the end, all of that.
Well, I think so. College Core has been very instrumental in the sense that it gave me a much more structured manner in which I went about my experience of applying to the colleges, a deadline to meet, which would have been a little implausible otherwise. But I think so it's been a good experience with College Core. I've had a structure in which I've applied to the colleges, the essays, the deadlines, meeting everything on time, and of course ma'am's always she's always there for all the support and stuff. So that's a very positive factor.
I think the most important thing that she did was that she took the time to have a conversation with me and figure out exactly the kind of person I was and what I wanted to do. And then according to that, she helped me pick my colleges, and she edited my essays, and everything from just basically everything, every single stupid question that I had, I asked her. So yeah.
I think they were always there for me because I started late. So my SATs and all were like prolonged, and I had this period of illness, and during that I could give my SAT 2s and all. So she planned out everything very well for me, and she was always there. Like at the time of a phone call, like other counselors, you would have to probably talk to them and take appointments. So Rishi ma'am is always there on the phone for you. She always guides you, and with the essays, I think she's really helpful with the ideas and all.
They guided me through the entire process, like step by step. So I think the best part was the timeline that ma'am prepared, like right at the beginning, which had everything that you had to do throughout the process just listed out there nicely and specific to me, because which exams I had to take and things like that. So I think that was really useful. Aside from that, ma'am's advice on the essays, and especially on the Common App essay, was really helpful.
Biggest piece of advice: be very careful with your essays. spend a lot of time with your essays and don't leave anything for last minute. That is the worst thing. And do consider applying ED. It helped me so much. I mean, I applied ED and I knew where I was going in December and I got my dream school. So if you really know that where you want to go, I mean your first preference, then go ahead and apply ED. It's a very good idea.
I guess, I don't know, I guess I'd just tell everyone to, sort of chill out a little bit because, we get so fixated on, getting to this college or that college, but in the end it just sort of works out that way that I guess you get into the one where you fit best and that's where you end up going. So, you can just chill out a little bit more. It isn't that hard.
I think as cliched as this may sound, start off early. I mean, start off as early as possible. So I mean, I joined the college corps in year 2, in class 12. I should have ideally sat down in year 1, maybe discussed what subjects I want to take in the IB diploma program in coherence with my major.
Okay, so I think if you're probably at the beginning of your 11th or your 12th, I'd say get the testing out of the way as soon as possible because it can prove to be a huge I don't know, it'll just prove to be very stressful if you leave it towards the end.
Well, just don't think about it so much. Don't think about the big thing in its entirety. Just think about the little steps that are taken and focus on them one by one, and then it seems much easier.
I think I would really, something that I did not do and I wished I had done was that be extremely systematic, start in time, make sure you follow deadlines because I didn't and I really suffered in the end. And that way college could really help because they had made a timeline and everything, but till the very last minute I wasn't sure whether I was going to apply or not. But I think if you start following the deadlines, if you do everything on time, I think it really helps to ease the pressure towards the end.
I think so. The biggest piece would be don't worry much about standardized scores, but keep your school scores very strong because I think so at the end your school stuff matters more than your standardized exams, and the essays play a very critical factor because obviously I mean from all the talk that I've heard, and I'm sure it's true that it gives the college an insight on a piece of paper about who you really are and what the person you are. So I think the essays are a very critical part in addition to the academic requirements.
It's very scary doing the CBSE thing and this together. So the biggest advice for me would be to get over with all your SATs and everything before you get into like the intensive class 12 exams, because I had to give my SATs while giving my exam.
I think it's a rigorous process. So if you're 100% sure about going to US, then take a chance and be determined, don't give up, and you'll get what you want for your